Welcome all. In last lecture, we have seen various logic gates, that is basic gates, universal gates and special purpose gates. In today's lecture, we will see the Boolean algebra. Basically, the Boolean algebra is used to analyze and simplify the digital circuits. It was invented by a George Boole in 1854. Boolean algebra allows only two values, that is 0 and 1, for any variables. Now we will see the different Boolean laws. First law is the commutative law. This law states that any binary operation which satisfy following expressions is referred to as a commutative operation. That is, in this, the first example is given as a into b is equal to b into a. It means that ab can be written as a b into a. The meaning of both is same. Next expression is written as a plus b equal to b plus a. It means a plus b is equivalent to b plus a. Their meaning remains same. The second is the associative law. This law states that the order in which the logic operations are performed is irrelevant as their effect is same. In first example, a b operation is performed first, which is again multiplied by c, which is equivalent to a is multiplied with b into c. So here AB is first multiplied and here BC is first multiplied. Even though the order is different, their values remains same. In the same manner, the second example is written, that is a plus b plus c is equivalent to a plus b plus c. In this, first a plus b is performed first, plus c is equivalent to b plus c is performed first plus a. So as we know, the first bracket gets solved. Here a plus b will gives you first value, and in this b plus c will give you first value. This is how the associative law works. Now the next law is the distributive law. In this, a into b plus c is equivalent to ab plus ac. That is, a variable a is distributed with b and c, like this. Next law is the AND laws. There are 4 AND laws. These are the 4 AND laws. We will see one by one. The first AND law states that a into 0 will give you 0. Now we will see how this gate works. The AND law is a into 0 will give you 0. Now we will consider two values for a. First, for a is equal to 0, we will put value of a in this equation. That will become 0 into 0 will gives you 0. That is, we have considered the value of a as a 0. We got the result as a 0. Again, if we consider value of a as a 1, then we put value of a in this equation again, that is 1 into 0 will give you 0. So irrespective of any value of a, we will get a 0 result for a into 0. Next AND law is a into 1 will gives you a. We will see that also again. A into 1 is equal to a. Again we will consider two values for a. First we will consider a as a 0. We put the value of a in this equation. So it will give you 0 into 1 is equal to 0. That is value of a as a. Again for second, consider value of a as a 1. Put value of a, that is 1, in this equation again. That is 1 into 1 will gives you 1, which is nothing but the value of a, which we considered over here. So a into 1 will always give you a. Now the third AND law is a into a will gives you a. Now we will see that also again. A into a will gives you a. Again we will consider two values of a, that is 0 and 1. For a is equal to 0, put value of a in this equation, that is 0 into 0 will gives you 0, which is nothing but the value of a. Again for the value of a as a 1, we will put value of a in this equation, that is 1. 1 into 1 will gives you 1, which is nothing but the value of a. So for a into a, you will always get output as a a. Third AND law is a into a complement will result in 0. We will see that also. A into a complement will gives you 0. First we will see for a is equal to 0, put value of a in this equation again. It will result into 0 into a complement means 1 will gives you 0. For a equal to 1, 1 into a complement 0 will result into 0. So a into a complement will always give you a 0 value. These are the 4 AND laws. And now we will see OR laws. These are 4 OR laws. We will see one by one again, like AND laws. First OR law is a or 0 will gives you a. A or 0 will gives you a. We will see how it can be proved by considering values of a. For a equal to 0, put value of a in this equation again. 0 ORed with 0 will gives you 0, which is nothing but the value of a. For a equal to 1, 1 ORed with 0 will gives you 1, which is nothing but the value of a which we have considered. So irrespective of value of a, we will get output as a for a plus 0. Second OR law is a plus 1 equal to 1. A plus 1 equal to 1. A plus 1 equal to 1. Again we will put value of a as a 0 and after that value of a as a 1. So for a equal to 0, 1 ORed with 1 will gives you 1, and for 0, 0 ORed with 1 will gives you 1, and for 1, 1 ORed with 1 will gives you 1. So for a plus 1 we will get a value as a 1. Third OR law is a plus a equal to a, that is a ORed a equal to a. A ORed a will gives you a. For a equal to 0, again 0 ORed 0 you will get 0, which is nothing but the value of a which we have considered over here. Again for a equal to 1, 1 ORed 1 you will get 1, which is nothing but again the value of a which we have considered. So a plus a will gives you a, or a will gives you a. The third OR law is a complement, a plus a complement equal to 1. We will see that also how it gives a value of 1. This one, a plus a complement will gives you 1. We'll consider value of a as a 0 first, that is 0 ORed with a complement, that is 1, will gives you 1. For a equal to 1, 1 ORed with a complement, that is 0, will gives you 1. This is how a ORed with a complement will gives you a value of 1. Now next Boolean law is the inversion law. This law states that double inversion of variable results in original variable itself, that is a double complement equals to a. This can be written as a first complement double complement equal to a. Now here we have considered the two values of a again, that is 0 and 1. For a0 we will get a complement as a 1, and if we take second complement of this a, that is a double complement, will result into 0, which is nothing but the value of a which we have considered over here. Again for a equal to 1, the first complement will gives you 0 and second complement will gives you again 1, which is nothing but the value of a which we have considered over here. This is how double complement of a variable results in original variable itself. Thank you.